Good morning to all of you. This lecture is on the powers conferred to the central government under section 69A of the Information Technology Act 2000. Of course, the IT students did not come up to that chapter, but anyway, before I forget, I want to give you this example of utilizing the powers under section 69A by the central government. You may be knowing that nowadays the social media has become a platform to vent out your grievances, to explore your ideas, or to give scope for criticism. All these things are there. So in democracy, always Supreme Court holds that dissidents or commenting against the authorities in power, definitely it is, if it is a fair comment, you have to take it to the right sense, and that is the decency of democracy. There should be some criticism, there should be some dissidence, then only you will correct yourself, otherwise you will go in a straight way. But anyway, some people, there are certain people who do not who are not able to bear the so-called criticism. Whatever it is, whatever be the reasons, here the point is we have to know that the government has got powers, right? So Twitter is one such social media. Normally Twitter accounts are being maintained by so many politicians, high echelons, rich people, all these people, they resort to Twitter. So tweeting, actually tweeting is, you may be knowing, it's the chirping of a bird, kiss kiss unto me, yes, that is the Twitter. But whatever it is, Mr. Jack Dorsey, he has given the name, he has named it as Twitter. So people give their opinion. Here, 2 days back, the central government or government of India used their powers and deleted 50 so-called contradictory statements against the central government from the accounts of so many politicians, including Mr. Revanth Reddy, who is a Congress MP. So what is 69A? 69A gives power to issue directions for blocking for public access of any information through any computer resource. Blocking for public access of any information through any computer resource. Computer resource means maybe a computer, maybe the social media platform. So where the central government, in the interest of sovereignty and integrity of India, in sovereignty and integrity, defense of India, security of the state, friendly relations with foreign states, or in the interest of public order also, right? It may subject to the provisions of section clause 2 for reasons to be recorded in writing. This is all formality, reasons to be recorded in writing. So direct to block for access for public view. So these, using this power, they have blocked the accounts of 50 persons. So why this thing has been done? So now let us go into the original story. Right, these Twitter's tweets, they were majority of them are critical of centers handling the so-called present COVID-19 pandemic. Since India, you all know, it is grappling with a record number of cases amidst shortage of beds as well as the medical oxygen. This all, everybody knows it, right? So these comments, besides, of course, they are normally everybody, we are all in the knowledge that shortage of beds is there. The government will not agree. Yesterday in Andhra Pradesh, there were 3 deaths in Maharaja Hospital of Vijayanagaram. But Collector Hari Jawaharlal, he says that no such death take place. It's only due to COVID-19, not because of paucity or non-supply of oxygen. Government will not admit. Normally, of course, as government officers since we worked, we know the delicacy. Definitely, we don't agree, right? So anyway, shortage of beds is there. We have seen in RIMS, in Ongole RIMS, what happened? People are lying on the. So people are. If you see the paper, better not to see the newspaper for the past 1 or 2 days. We are actually, it's a humiliating circumstance for me. Even though I was a retired police officer, actually tears are dripping from my house on seeing the pathetic condition of the poor people who are lying in the autos, who are lying in the, whose dead bodies are being carried on in the motorcycles, who are lying in the ambulance, who are lying in the sheds, for whom the wife is giving artificial respiration. Very pathetic stories, Of course, it's one part. Anyway, let us come back to our topic. So the comments related to the shortage of medicine. You know, remdesivir, which is worth about 3,000, 4,000. Now it is being sold in the black market for 25,000. Yesterday people were caught in Nellore and Visakhapatnam, all these things, you know, shortage of medicine. Then shortage of beds. In Kim's Hospital, Ongole, when I contacted one of my friends for a bed, he said 40 people have been rejected because of this non-supply of oxygen. We can't help. Then mass cremations. In Bagarala Bida of Guntur, you might have seen the incident. So bird is piling up. So mass cremations and gathering of crowds at Kond Mela. This is another point. Of course, since they are politicians, they wanted a demotion. So Kumbh Mela, 30 lakhs people allowed. Political rallies. You may be saying in West Bengal, 8 times the elections were being held. Very fun, very thing. So in that, what happened? Ultimately, 7% of the population of Uttarakhand, they were affected with corona, with Kumbh Mela. West Bengal, 1 in 2, they are affected with corona. Today, it has come in the press. 1 in 2, horrible. Even also, that is a different thing we'll discuss later. So gathering of crowds, these are all adverse comments. But you know, this is for blocking, for they are 69A used for blocking for public access of our country. If you go to US, if you see the website of Twitter in other country, they are visible. So only for view of the public. So this is to show that the government is not able to actually able to apprise the criticism against them. This is what they have done. But anyway, so these leaders include Mr. Pavan Khera of Congress, Revant Reddy, MP from Congress, Telangana, you may be knowing, and Malay Khatak, he is a minister for West Bengal, and Vineet Kumar Singh, he is an actor. Right, these people's Twitter accounts have been closed and now you are not able to see them in India, but you can see them. But anyway, so why I'm posting this video particularly for IT students is please go through section 69A. When time comes, I will definitely deal with it exclusively. But anyway, since I may tend to forget these things and this is the trending topic, I have made this video. Thank you very much.